Hello everyone, this is Sam Fouladgar, and today I'm going to talk about getting over your ex. We feel at this moment that we're broken, that we can't share our love, that we have lost all love in ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. Love it's inside of you, it's not outside. You feel love. I know you're going to tell me, yeah, but I feel love when I was with this person. No, that person, it's not that they gave you love and now you feel love. It's because they made you feel good, that you started to bring out that love from within you. Now, if you're not feeling love, it's not because love doesn't exist inside of you. You're just not accessing it. Love is like the sun. If the clouds are there, if it's a cloudy day, you can't say, oh, there's no sun. No sun. The sun is there. The cloud is covering the sun. It doesn't mean that love doesn't exist anymore. And time heals. Time truly heals, but you can't cut yourself off. I mean, whenever you break up with someone, you are in a relationship. You're in a relationship with yourself. Love yourself. Start giving love to yourself. What if, because some people, they're like, what am I going to do now? I'm like, well, love yourself. Love yourself. Imagine you're in a relationship with yourself right now. Imagine you're your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Just imagine yourself, like, wake up every day, say, what do you want, honey? Look in the mirror, say, what do you want? I love you, what do you want? If yourself goes like, I want some ice cream. Well, honey, of course, say that. Honey, sweetie, yes, of course. I know it sounds corny, okay? I know it sounds like it's something that you wouldn't say to yourself, but why wouldn't you say that to yourself? See, we talk to ourselves in a very belittling way. We curse ourselves sometimes when we make mistakes, but why won't you talk to yourself as if you're your own girlfriend or your boyfriend or your spouse or your lover? Like, you're your own lover. That's the way it should be. You talk to yourself like, hey honey, what do you want? I love you. It's fine. You know, you could be a manly man and you can say, I love you every day today. And that's a lot of times where I do that with a lot of people that I coach. I do the mirror exercise. Tell them, look into the mirror and say, I love you. And they're like, what are you talking about? Why would I do that? I'm like, why wouldn't you not do that? When was the last time you said, I love you to yourself? And it's not wrong. It sounds corny because you're not accepting it. It sounds stupid because you're not accepting your love. I mean, now I'm in a position where I look in the mirror, I'd be brushing my teeth, I'm like, I love you, man, you're awesome, you're incredible. Yeah, and it doesn't feel weird. In the beginning it felt weird as hell, you know, but now it doesn't feel weird. So imagine you're in a relationship with yourself. Whatever you feel like doing, go and do it. If your lover comes up to you and tells you, listen, I want to do this, baby, would you do that for me? Like, of course I'll do it for you. And when you're in a relationship with yourself, that's actually a very big topic that we're talking about. See, a lot of things that we don't do in our lives is because we don't love ourselves enough to do it. And I believe that once I started to adopt this idea of like completely loving myself, so whenever I say, hey, I want to do this, and my mind goes like, you can't do that. I'm like, why? I love myself. I deserve anything and everything. Everything that I want to do, I will do because I love myself. I'm in a good relationship with myself. And it's an important topic that we're talking about. Sometimes you're in an abusive relationship because you don't love yourself enough. Love yourself enough so that when you do find the person, the right person for you, that'll actually make you grow and become a better person, you're like, I want this person. Because I love myself enough to have a good relationship with someone amazing. Because a lot of people settle for less. Why would you settle for less? Why? Love yourself enough. So before you go into any relationship, you know, try to learn what you've learned from previous relationships. Maybe you weren't a good enough person with that person. What do you have to learn? What's a part of your growth to become a better person, so that when you do go into a relationship, you nurture that relationship. If you're with a good person, you make sure that this person stays. And know that if that person stays, it's because it's a decision from their side. You don't own anybody. You could be married for 20, 30 years, you still don't own that person. If they want to leave your ass, then they can leave whenever they want. And if you love them enough, you say, yeah, I love you so much. If your happiness is not with me, I totally get it. I totally get it. And then love yourself. That's a part of your journey. Love yourself enough so that when a person does come into your life, you're like, oh, I'm in a good relationship. There's so many times where I've gone into relationships where I wasn't loving myself, and because I wasn't loving myself, I felt the relationship was truly off. So I was needy, so I needed their love, so I could feel good about myself, because I didn't love myself. And there's so many times where I've gone into relationships where I felt that the person, they didn't sort themselves out. They needed my love so much, and even if you show them love, they're still not. It's not enough, because they're not full from within. So I hope these mindsets, or these frames of mindset, or what I've told you today, made you kind of do a little bit of shifts in your mind, because I know going through a breakup is not easy. But if there's stuff that you need to learn, then that person came to teach you a lesson. And you don't own anybody. And you got to love yourself first. And so that, you're comfortable with who you are. Even if the person leaves you, you still know that you are whole. You are worthy. And there's something else coming your way. There's definitely something else coming your way. I hope that makes you feel better. And always remember to become the most unlimited version of yourself, period.